Good evening, guys, and welcome.
Good
It's me, Sandra, and tonight we've got William. Mr. Leslie is away in promotional business for the Gers TV.
Hold on a minute. Don't lie. Don't lie. Si can't make it tonight because Si's away to Weight Watchers, right? So,
don't be telling everybody that.
oh, should I have not said
that? No.
They'll kill me for this.
Right, so tonight you've got me and William, guys, to see how this rolls. I'm glad you could all join us. Who have we got there? John Gardner, how you doing? Warren, Rule Britannia. Michelle Lynch, how you doing, hen?
It's not
David
definitely
Mortimer.
not Si.
David Mortimer, how you doing? Angie McVicker, hello Angie. Where are we? Andrew McMillan. That's, you know, I've got it marked down here. I'm going to say hello to David McMillan from Uddingston. Hello David, glad you could join us tonight. Got this streaming on the TV. C. Dane Jones, glad you could join us. Right, what we're going to start with, William?
This week, we've got something a bit different this week. We're going to change the show slightly because Si's not here, so we can. It'll probably kill me, but anyway. So this week we've got sponsors. So what we're going to do with the show is we're going to get a sponsor each week. So we're looking for businesses, any at all out there, pubs, clubs, any business at all, basically to sponsor our show. This week we've got the famous Bristol Bar, which
as you see
I'm the manager of Bristol, so we are going to sponsor this week's show. So if there are any businesses out there looking to sponsor the show, get in touch. It's only £20 a week.
That's it. And your logo will stay on the entire show or any promotional work we do, guys. So get in touch with us. We'll get back to you soon as. Any business, doesn't need to be a pub, it could be any business you have.
Any tradesman at all that wants to share their business with a lot of fellow bears out there, so get in touch. It's a great platform to share on. And again, if you're looking for any work and you've done it, it's on the screen for people to see as well.
And remember, guys, the Bristol is the Sports Bar of the Year, stroke 2019-20, and still hold the title because of COVID. So there we have. So the Bristol Bar is the sponsor this week, guys. So as we know, we've got William. He's the manager. Whoa, we're doing well.
Aye, so.
So anybody get in touch with us, guys, and we'll get a wee sponsor going there for you.
So here's a wee sponsor for the Bristol.
When you sing to me, hey, hey, my heart is jumping in the air. And if you tell me you're my guy, I will take you on this ride. Hey baby, tell me you want me. Tell me next ecstasy. Don't let your mind spirit free. It's time to fly. Welcome to the party. Welcome to the party tonight. We're gonna fly high, up to the sky. Come on, move your body. Come on, move your body. Alright. We're gonna take it right, up to the sky.
DJ Rock beat, thank the power.
Cut the record, let the beat bang.
Shake your booty like it ain't no thing.
Cut the record, let the beat bang.
Here we go, guys. That's our sponsor for this week. Is the Bristol Bar. Great video, by the way.
Aye. If anybody's never been at the Bristol as well, honest, you're more welcome to come anytime at all. At the weekend, you need to book in, so get in touch with us on Facebook. We've also got a Bristol Bar app as well, where you can download that off our social media platforms,
and
you can book in as well. Aye.
Remember, guys, you need to book in.
Book in at the weekend. During the week, it's okay not to book in, but at the weekend, especially for matches, I've got people still messing me now to book in for this weekend coming against Dundee and stuff. Like, you need to book in as far in advance as possible, because like any other pub in Glasgow, we're quite busy for the matches. So please get in touch to book in prior to coming. Don't expect just to turn up and get in, because sometimes it's not possible to get in as well.
That's it. Right, guys, where are we going to go for here? Rangers Lotto. Anybody needs a form for a Lotto, Rangers Lotto. It's for the Rangers Academy, guys. It goes back into the Rangers through the Academy. So any money you spend on the Lotto goes back into the Rangers. So the numbers this week were 3, 36, 30 and 39, and the bonus ball was 45. That was yesterday's numbers. The next draw will be tomorrow night, so we'll put that up on the screen for next week. Every week now we'll give you the lotto numbers that has been drawn the previous week. So anybody that will requires a forum for this, private message the page, and I will get back to you on that. But don't put your name and address on the feed, guys. Please send it in a private message.
For the sake of £1 as well, to win the crazy amount of money,
it's good.
you're going to win.
Yep.
There's
a monthly draw, 25 grand. You get put in that for the monthly draw, so you get a lot for your money for the pound. So it's well worth it, guys. If you give me a wee message, that's it. That's it. I know.
For the sake of £1 coming out your bank, you probably need to notice £1 coming out your bank.
I know, and it is weekly. It's no monthly, guys. They take it out every week, so you'll not miss £1. You won't miss £1.
Definitely get in touch. Message a page and get in touch with us, and we'll send the form out. Or we Sandra here, I'll post it to you.
It's left to me. I'll get it. I'll post it.
So post it to me. For the sake of £1, it's worthwhile getting involved in.
Definitely, guys. So as I said, every week we will post the previous week's numbers on the feed now, because we've started doing the lotto, so we will let you know the numbers of the previous week. As I said, the next numbers are about tomorrow, so we'll let you know them next week. Prints. The prints we showed you. Did I show them last week?
You did, aye.
I did.
They're down there.
Right, wait a wee minute, guys.
Just so you all know, I'm new to this, so if I muck up, it's alright.
Right, I showed you these prints last week, guys. Wait till you see them. They will be framed, and they're all signed, legitly signed. Graham for 5 Star has donated these to us, so we're going to get these framed. What we are planning to do after the show tonight, we will put up, we're going to start a bonus ball, and it's £2 a bonus ball, and the winner will be drawn on the 12th of September.
So off the national lotteries results, we're going to do a bonus ball basically.
Yep.
If you pick a number, 1 to 59, the £2 everything we raise is going to better the show. So every week we can do better things for the show and make the graphics and everything behind the scenes what you don't see. And we all need to upgrade that go forward. So this is how we way to make money for us to upgrade it all, because all this doesn't come free of charge.
That's it.
So every little help. We don't ask for much. We've never asked for it before. So this is a way for us to make money to try and better the show. So you guys out there are watching. Can better with the show. Just remember to like, comment, and share. Just now, share it with all your Facebook pages.
Please share. It doesn't need to be Rangers pages. All your groups. Share away for us, guys, please.
You can take as many turns as you want in a lot of there, Jim. Just get in touch, and Sandra will send you the
private message me, Jim, and I'll message you back.
You can take as many turns as you want. What else is getting said here, Sandra?
I'm not allowed a bank account, Big Shug.
Well, Shug, what you do, your bank's up to you.
Oh no.
Hi there to John Warnock.
Robert MacArthur, how you doing? Come on to Bristol Bar.
There's Robert.
You're second home.
Bristol's Robert's second home. Every weekend he's there.
Hi guys, John Roy, how you doing? Warren, how you doing? Colin Muir to go forward.
So that's the only way forward, Colin. Again, everything does cost money nowadays, so it's just a way for the show to upgrade the way they do things, and hopefully the way go forward and make it better as well, and bring it better for you guys. In the past year, it's became a lot better as well.
Please don't put on the feed just now, guys, what number you want. Wait till this goes up after the show. We're going to structure
right after
it in
the
a
show.
message.
We're going to put a post out, so you can comment in that post what numbers you want for to win these prints. Over the next couple of weeks, there's going to be one bonus ball per week.
They all are legitly signed, and I do only have one of each copy, and they will be framed. As I said, they came from 5 Star at Graham Clark. He donated them for us for prizes, and they're all signed, guys, so they're well worth the £2 that you will be paying for the bonus ball.
Just remember to comment below, guys, what you are watching for as well. It's good to see some of the comments come in. There's Neil McCallum for
Campbelltown.
Stephen Bryce for Northern Ireland. It's good to see you all
guys.
message, so comment below.
Where did that take it back a wee bit? I see there. What's that? Put a face to the man, you, Jeff Craig.
It's nice. Everybody doesn't know Jeff. Jeff's the graphic man.
That's it.
I've spoke to Jeff the past couple of months, doing all the Bristol's graphics, and I've never once spoke to him on the phone or met with him, so it's...
Yeah, he knows you know. He knows you know. There we go. Jeff does all our graphics as well.
He's really good at it.
You're a clever man.
Jeff, comment on the comments below your web page, because all these graphics he does, the graphics does for Rangers pages, all the wallpapers does as well for phones.
Yeah, he's a clever guy.
He's really good with the technology. So Jeff, comment below your webpage, and hopefully people can go and like it. I would urge everybody to go and like it, and see all the stuff he does, because he's just really good. And if you ever need any graphics done, Jeff's your man as well.
Welcome from Barhead, David Craig. Hello from Toronto, Neil Reid. How are you doing? playing
welcome.
for James Palmer, David Mortimer. Where are we? I seen something about my brows there, her own point.
A brows?
Aye, on
Well,
point
I don't know about that.
Kyle White.
We've kind of changed the lights a bit tonight because Sandra's got a good tan.
I get slagged,
she
Jack.
keeps getting slagging
Honestly,
for it,
this
but
tan.
aye.
I need to. We changed the lighting to fix my tan. Doesn't it look as dark?
It's still fake, but I'm like a
I'm
milk
fake.
I'm like a milk
Sandra, mate, your brows are on pout. Thanks very much, then.
Oh, what
Would
about
you
William?
send to Marbella? Yes, I would. Big shock, I would send to Marbella. Yes.
Eddie from
Ginty
Cumbernauld
Bridges,
there.
hello there. Ginty Bridges, Eddie Trimble from Cumbernauld, how you all doing?
Aye.
Jake and Carrickfergus, how you doing? Jimmy Payton from Ulster. Hello, Jimmy. That was Jimmy. It was in the Bristol member for Belfast.
Hi, Jimmy.
Hello,
Hope you're
Hugh.
sober.
I know he's not sober. He's still on a drink.
Hi, Carl Ann Blue. Carl Ann's one of my best mates' mum.
Hello
so
there.
hello, Carl Ann.
Stay off the sunbed, Jim Addy. Michelle Akani, you know how it is. You know
Sunbeds.
how it
So there's Roddy, got his fan the book signed for Vincent de Vries. He won
won
last week.
Ah, good stuff, Roddy.
Coming up soon as well, we've got another book.
Another
We're going to do a wee
competition
competition
coming.
later on. So somebody else can win an art copy of this fantastic. I started reading it, but I had to stop because it does get quite a bit emotional reading
Does
back.
it?
Aye.
I've not read it. I've
Reading
not
back
read
and
it.
some of the stuff Fernando does, and the way it's presented as well with Vincent, it's really good as well.
Mhm.
But we'll talk about that later on.
Right,
well.
where are we rolling into here? We're rolling into Jordan Jones is
So
injured.
He got injured. It's gone back to international duties as well. Si said last week, and I strongly agree with him. International duties are absolutely atrocious.
Rubbish.
How you can take all these players away? Fair dues, Jordan Jones no played much football with Gerrard, but he played for his team. He's got injured. Lucky enough, thankfully, nobody else has got injured so far. But they're putting all these players at risk.
At risk, I know.
And to be honest, Rangers can't afford to have any players at risk now.
I totally agree with you. I totally agree
And
with
it's
you.
shocking.
I totally agree with you. What's your thoughts on Jordan Jones? I see that Queen's Park Rangers are targeting him. What do you think, guys? What do you think of Jordan Jones? Where do you rate him?
Jordan Jones. Well, to be honest, he's not played much football with Gerrard, and to be honest, he has done well for Rangers in the past. So I don't see why he's no. Again, Gerrard's got a certain way of playing now, and it's trying to fit with the in.
I'm trying to read these
Trying to
comments
come
here.
in so fast. But again, Hadji playing, he didn't play much international
For
football there.
Romania.
I think he played like 60 minutes the first game, so he didn't get much football, which is good in one aspect.
John Warnock says, keep the boy.
Kamara played both games for Finland. Done well in both games, but we're putting all these players at risk. We need them.
I know.
Crucial point in the season now. We're doing really well. We've won every game so far. We're playing Dundee on Saturday.
3 PM kick-off away, guys.
We can't afford to get these players.
Roger
injured
Loves
anyway.
said, I don't think he's had enough chances. Jones should have been
He's
given a
definitely not.
proper chances, David Craig.
He's definitely not. But again, it's who do we take out to put Jones in? It's a hard one because he plays down the left side most time. You've got Kent there, so you can't take Kent out. I wouldn't recommend taking Kent out, but then again, Kent does need a rest sometimes. Give your opinions on Jordan Jones as well. How do you think he's played?
Colin Muir said, a good squad player for me.
Aye.
Scum United.
Scum United, you know what?
That's Saturday,
I said that. So,
You're not allowed to.
I'm not. I've already had about 10 year lucky and a red card so far. So, but aye, what's your opinion on Jordan Jones? So there's Si comment. Si, how's Weight Watchers gone?
Si, he's slagging you.
Aye, so it's all right. But just so you
Right
know,
up this way, the Thursday this week.
next Tuesday, Sandra's not going to be here. There's a speed dating in the Bristol. So anybody that's single, Sandra's up for a new man.
He's at it, guys.
Brian
Keep him.
Jones is injured. Aye, it's a strange one for
Jordan
me.
Jones is bang average. Yellow cards.
Yellow card, listen, I took a red card already, so it's alright.
He's nearly getting slung out the door. I need him tonight, guys. He can't get a
There's
red
nobody
shirt.
else here. Aye, no, listen, mixed views on
Whelan said he's minced.
Jordan Jones, aye.
He's only got himself to blame.
Again, it's my opinion. I think he could get a better chance.
Yes, Jones is injured again. This is what we're talking about, Brian.
I think Jones would be
better
better
than
than Jack
Barker.
Barker, said Billy Bailey. Which, again, all these guys, we need them all because there's going to be a point through the season we're going to take the squad. So
Michelle's like, I should have given me a shout out and went to Weight Watchers with you.
listen, you never know. GSTV Weight Watchers 50% off.
The diet starts Monday, said.
The size currently in Weatherspoons. No, so Si's not here now because Si's away doing a bit of
Promotional
research
work,
and
yep.
promotion for Gers
Gers
TV.
TV.
Again, it's all.
Costing money, guys, so this is how we're running a bonus ball to cover the cost.
Susan Stratton have to stop trying to sell a palo. Listen, Sanders.
I'm not. No, I'm not going to say that.
You got a yellow card, Sanders.
Right.
Right, let's move on as well.
Right.
Where have we gone? It's this sad against. Can I say it?
No,
Can I-
you're not allowed to.
Can I
We're
take
allowed to.
I'll take the yellow card, right?
No.
Scumdy United. I'll take the yellow card. Aye. When's the last time we played them?
I'm not sure, was it
2013?
2013? I'm not
Aye.
sure, guys. When was the last time we played Dundee United?
For a fair few years because they
I
went,
think
they
it
went,
was
they went
2013.
down in 2016 or something like that. So aye. But aye,
When was the last time we played them, guys?
Dundee United this week. We're playing them at home. But then again, we'll go into there's 6 games on Saturday, which really infuriated me this afternoon when the SPFL says there's 2 games at the weekend going to have 300 fans at each
Do you
game.
know? I think that's terrible,
And
guys.
it's absolute
The
atrocious.
two teams that done wrong by COVID and they're allowed 300 fans in. They're the first two teams to allow fans in. Now they disobeyed the rules with COVID and they're allowed to get their fans in. Not right.
Aberdeen
not right.
players go to a pub and spread the virus.
Mhm.
Celtic sent to defend it to Spain.
Yep.
But
And
yet,
they're allowed their
but
fans
yet
in.
that's the
No,
first
right.
2 games which are getting fans in, which I think is atrocious. There's 6 games on Saturday. I think all 6 teams should have been equally shared across. If no, in my personal opinion, see if they're not going to get to Aberdeen or Celtic or Rangers, there's Hamilton, a small club. There's
Try them.
all these small clubs out there
Mhm.
are potentially could be doing with the money. I'm not saying we don't need the money, but why not give them a chance yet?
There's Brian Matthews in Greece, still not got better tan than Sandra.
Brian.
Hello, Brian.
Brian Theodos's there. Brian, if you're interested in sponsoring the show, please get in touch with
Yep.
Sandra Sai.
Yep.
It's a good opportunity to sponsor any business at all, so it's really good. Anybody that's looking to sponsor the show, like the Bristol has today or tonight, get in touch.
Teams play deep, and that's not Jones's
Billy
game.
Bailey's got it absolutely correct. Aberdeen's getting rewarded for breaking the rules.
That's
Absolute
it. That's
correct.
what we were talking about there, Billy Bailey.
Absolute correct.
They're getting rewarded. It's like giving a kid sweeties
For
for
being
being
bad.
bad.
It's-
That's it.
It's absolute atrocious.
And David Mortimer says 2012-13, we were right.
Aye, so right,
Yep.
2013, that's when we last played Aberdeen.
Mhm.
Dundee United, sorry. Aye, Aberdeen getting rewarded, it's absolute shambolical.
It's alright, Michelle,
It's-
thick skin me, thick skin 10.
It's get in touch, guys. What's your views on the two games at the weekend? Getting to have fans in their stadium.
Right, as far as-
good to see fans getting back to football. Don't get me wrong. It's good
Aye,
to
but
see
why
it,
they
but
name? They
why-
were wrong.
Si said it 2 weeks ago, which Celtic were going to get favouritism here and do you know what? He's right. It's totally correct here.
Sturgeon mentioned Celtic on the news as an example. Now they have 300 fans in. I know, John, that's it. That's what we're saying. Why is it them? Them and Aberdeen bent the rules for COVID and now they're allowed their fans in.
It's totally.
No
it's
right,
totally
no
atrocious.
right. What I see Brian's mentioning, if I sponsor if it's Sandra gets. No, it's alright.
Listen, Brian, we can do a speed dating in Oslo for Sandra. She's looking for a new man, so.
no, guys.
Uh,
Don't listen to him.
but aye.
SFA never ceases to amaze me. Sid Barrett.
So just before we go on a bit more about the game on Saturday, Saturday, let's look a wee bit back at the times when Rangers did play Dundee United.
Yep, let's have a look at the highlights.
Everywhere
It's funny looking back there, isn't it?
Aye, it's good to see. I was only away in all 3 games there.
Oh, Wayne.
I'm only a wee baby.
Right, as far as I'm aware, we beat them 63 times and they won 15 times and we drew 17 times. The biggest score for Rangers was 7-1 and their biggest score was 4-1 against us. So,
Aye,
there
so
you go,
what is your
guys.
predictions against?
What do you think it'll be this Saturday?
Well, do you know what? I was right the other week and you were wrong.
I know, I put my hands
To be
up to
honest,
that
I
one.
think it's going to be a good 3-4 nothing.
Do you?
Aye, I really do. To be honest,
I'll go 3-1.
Dundee United's not been doing that well
3-1.
anyway. So aye, about 4-3-4 nothing. What's your predictions for the game on Saturday? Cause
What do you think, guys?
home at Ibrox, 4 nothing. I would definitely think it's going to be a strong win. All our players came back for international duties quite strong. So aye, 4
For a
nothing.
wee change.
For a wee change.
Aye.
There's Warren, 2 nothing.
2-0 for Warren.
Aye, it's gonna be strange.
I'm saying 3-1. I'm sticking my neck out again. I was wrong last week. Ross County has not got to get on their fans.
That's true. So Paul, there's
3-1.
2-1.
3-1,
John
Josh
White,
White.
see-
That's the same as I said,
See,
Josh.
man, no, I don't reckon Rangers will let one in.
Do you
Can he? No, the clean sheet needs to continue with this clean sheet.
4-1, John Kiernan, 3-0.
We're on a roll basically, so aye. Again, where are you going to be watching the game on Saturday?
You remember if you got into Bristol, you stay book in.
If she's coming to Bristol on Saturday, size on the first round. So aye, where are you going to be watching the game on Saturday? Comment below where you're going to watch it. If you go to your famous pub you go to, or if it's your wee pub in the house.
Or have you got a wee bear's den, a wee den somewhere?
Pedro's volley. Oofed. That was.
Big shug.
4-0, Stephen Bryce, 4-0.
John Ramsey, 5-0 to the mighty Rangers.
Definitely, I think we're not going to let it in. Definitely, not against Dundee.
Midtown Supporters Club at Toronto.
Toronto. Big shout out
Very
to
good.
Toronto.
Well done.
Watching it, my James Palmer, watching his
The
laptop.
laptop. Well, at least you're still watching it. Springburn Orange Halls, Ballyingles. That's Miller Bank Street. Gary Payton, I'll take 1-0 as long as it's the 3 points. I agree with you there, as long as we get our 3 points. Right, where are we? Where are we now? Right, what we're rolling into.
Again, come back guys, if you've just joined in with us, we've got a bonus ball going to happen after the show, which is going to be £2 a number. You get to win some of the signed prints, they need to be 5-star. That's just to raise a bit of money for the show. So aye, £2 a go. It's only £2. And if you want the Rangers lot, it's only £1 a go. And there's loads of money there going back into Rangers for £1. I didn't see it in my bank.
You don't see it coming out your bank.
I spent me on a pizza the night, didn't I know?
I would
aye.
take 1-0, says Big Shug.
You know what? See, as long as we win, I don't care what the score is. See, as long as we win, I couldn't care.
I'm trying to read these comments.
They're all
guys.
coming back
Watched
fast.
in Bar 33, Bells Hill. Bear away. 3-0 Kent hat trick. In my pay box in Falkirk Fairground.
Just remember, Gers TV have got they're doing a wee thing for all you bears out there that have built bars in your houses. If you've got any bars you've built, send us videos, and if you stay local, message the page and we'll come out and record it and we'll promote it on the page just to see. Because it's good to see there's quite a good few Rangers
Somebody
bears
sent me a
dens.
private message, guys, to my own Facebook. If you could message the page, because it's not even a friend and I
you don't
couldn't really
them.
see the
You don't see
message, do you
them.
know what I mean? Good watching from Niles off Sicily. Keep up the good work, troops. That's Will Fowler. How you doing? Glad you could join us. I'll be watching this Saturday from a 30-year-old Army Commando reunion at, well, where did it go? At a cider festival in Tewkesbury. If I've said that right. I'm terrible for pronunciations, guys. John Ramsey, that was me. Don't know. Why is no one of Rangers doing everything about getting the fans? The Rangers win 3-0. Don't know what that. Paul Sargent. Why is
Don't
no
know what he's meaning there.
one at Rangers doing anything about
But
the fans
must be
getting in? I
getting
get
into
what you mean, Paul.
Again, it's come back to that. Fans getting into stadiums. It's good to see fans getting back into stadiums.
But why was it they picked?
But why have they just pinpointed 2 teams? Both, as you said before, 2 teams that have broke the lockdown restrictions. When there's 6 games on Saturday getting played. It's mad. It's ludicrous, in my opinion. And again, Rangers need to do something about it. So does every other team. We need to stand up for ourselves here.
Definitely, guys.
Because if it's 1-0 for one, it's 1-0 for us all. We need to be equally, and Rangers done they? Well, no. We could get pushed to the side, week in, week out, and we do nothing about it. And it's about time we stood up and we done something about it, because it's absolutely atrocious here.
John Ramsey, yes, Bath 33 did send in photos last week, and we're going to put it on their feed. Let me know where it is and maybe come to you. If you can let me know where it is.
Corrupt all over, David Mortimer is.
Yep, definitely.
The SFA
Corruption.
is corrupt. It's totally, it's absolute crazy how they get to do this and it's laid back. Like, it's nothing to say. All you see in the press now or the news is, oh, it's good fans getting to him, but they don't mention it about it's only 2 teams. Like, aye. How do you
But they
pinpoint?
put it across as Ross County.
Aye.
They try to soften the blow by saying Ross County, but it just so happens
It's
that their
Celtic.
Celtic's game. Do you know what I
It's-
mean? And the other one is Aberdeen and Kilmarnock.
How many Celtic
Know what I
fans
mean?
are going to get into that game?
I know.
It's,
I know.
To be
Rangers
honest, as we-
again
as we
said
said the
it's
other
that
week,
many times.
uh,
PR.
if you put 300 fans in Ibrox, how do you pick the 300 fans?
I know.
Because we're all paying season tickets, so we're all equally allowed
There'll
to
be
get in.
no full grounds until full of vaccine, sadly. Until vaccines away.
I
Sadly,
know.
is that what you mean?
I don't doubt the stadiums will be filled until then. But then, going back to Rangers, have got 15,000 season tickets on their waiting list.
Mhm.
They're sold out for 3 seasons in a row.
In a row.
That's ludicrous.
Mhm.
Again, we need to start looking at Ibrox to see if we can get into fit more fans in. Because
Fans in.
15,000.
Were they
really.
not going to take lower? Were they
Aye.
not going to
I
go
don't know.
lower? I'm sure that was the talk. They were
I
going to
don't
go
know.
lower.
But to have 15,000 fans on a waiting list to get a season ticket is absolute. It needs to be acted upon, because we could sell Ibrox out again, basically, in our stand.
Billy Ingles, that's what we're talking about. It's the 2 teams that broke rules for COVID, and they're the 2 teams that's getting the benefit of the 300 fans here. So, Sandra, Bath 33 is my back garden, I know that. But where is it? John Ramsey, I know that it's in your back garden.
Well, John, you'll need to give Sandra, myself and Si, invite you out, because Sandra's a good. She likes her pint gin, so as
Oh
long as
my
you've plenty
God,
of pint
what a
gin.
weekend, guys, that was.
She's,
Lucky I'm actually here tonight.
Saturday night, Sandra was in Bristol.
Yes.
She was a bit worse for wear, and she
I'm
convinced.
beginning to think it's my second home, guys.
She convinced me to have a drink, and I tell you, it was the worst
And
thing
this is how he's ended up in here. He's ended up
She asked me.
helpless.
She asked me when I had a few too many drinks to come on the show. And then on Monday when she said to me, "Oh, did you remember that?" I didn't remember, but she did.
I picked him up at night and said, "Are you ready?" Right, the calls champs. Yes, it's a Glasgow rate. It's a new Glasgow number, guys. But we're not taking calls just now. I think we've got one. No like her. We've got one call, and it's William done an interview earlier
Interview
with
earlier on with David Healy.
David Taylor.
He was a former Rangers player plus Linfield manager, so I spoke to him the other day. Great call with him. So we'll get that up
We'll go
fairly
with that.
soon.
We'll have a wee listen to that, guys.
So I go on to David Healy and we'll go to that. So what we're saying, Stephen Davis at the weekend there, absolute phenomenal. Pat Jennings 119 games capped for Northern Ireland. Absolute phenomenal to do that. Same as Pat Jennings.
Come October, he'll override it, and he'll beat the 119 come October when it's back to the international. So he'll overcome that. So he'll be beating Pat Jennings.
Pat Jennings played 119 caps for Northern Ireland over 22 years. Stephen Davis has done it over 15. Absolute phenomenal. He's 35, still playing for first team football, and playing for your international football is absolute phenomenal. In my opinion, to still be 35 and playing international football.
Can we have a sing song?
Can we have a sing song? Aye.
You sing all you like. Sing your heart away.
Again, guys, see if anybody does what I know Sandra says no, but listen, I'm new and I'll break the rules.
You
Right?
calling
If anybody
the
wants
shots?
to call in,
Mine
the
leave your
numbers
last
below.
3 digits.
Comment your last 3
We'll
digits.
leave your
and
last 3 digits on the feed, guys.
on the feed
so we
and
know
we'll
who
answer
you
the
are.
call. It's good to get. I've not been on the show before, so it'd be good to talk to people. Because listening to Sandra all day
Oh,
Saturday was a bit
dearie
heeding at him. So
Just that just after none, or was it all night?
all night. What time did you leave, Sandra?
Oh no, shh.
No, so guys, see if any of you are interested in calling. How much it cost? You know what? I don't actually know. It costs.
Is it just no
local
national rate?
It's
Local rate?
I'll know. If see if you got it's so 141 number, so it'll not cost you to phone in if you've got a.
I don't know. I really don't know how much it is to cost. But if you live in Glasgow, it'll not be much.
So call in. It's the numbers below. It's 0141 319 5230. Call in, but before you do, please comment the last 3 digits of your phone number on the feed.
Aye.
So we
we
do know who
you
it
are.
is. So we'll not get any of
Breaking
the.
up a bit. That was John. That was him messing about there.
Me?
116. I went 16.90 per minute.
16.
It's a nice background there, Sandra. Looks good. Oh, thanks very much, Josh.
So I come back onto the conversation with
Local
David Healy. I'm just going to play the interview I had with him.
Good
It
interview, by the
was a
way.
good
Well
interview.
done, you. Well done,
First
you.
ever interview, so you'd thought I'd work for some radio station before I did this, but I tell you, I've
No,
known
you're better than a radio station commentator.
Si phoned you this morning. Are you busy today? No, Si, what's up? Oh, I need an interview done with David Healy. Are you okay, Si? So here's me. Connor, we'll get you on. I'm just going to play. I'm going to play this interview with David Healy now, and I'll get you on after it. All right? So here's the interview here, guys.
We're not Brazil, we're Northern Ireland. We're not Brazil, we're Northern Ireland. We're not Brazil, we're Northern Ireland. But it's all the same to me.
Firstly, welcome to Gers TV. Myself, William here, and I've got on the call here David Healy and Linfield manager. Firstly, David, thanks very much for joining me and coming on Gers TV. We're just going to ask you a few questions on, obviously, Stephen Davis at the weekend here, matching Pat Jennings 119 caps for his national team. What's your views on that?
First and foremost, it's an incredible achievement for Stephen. I know how proud he is to represent Northern Ireland. Having played with him at Fulham and sort of seen the progress he made when he first his first spell at Rangers, I'm pleased to see him back. Obviously at Ibrox now, but the play as long as he has international football, because again it's a challenge because you're away from your family. It can be difficult. You can be injured at your club, but you still want to play international football for the length of time that he's managed to do it. Keep himself fit, make himself available for various different managers at Northern Ireland. It's an incredible feat, and to pass somebody of the stature, to level somebody of the stature, and eventually will go on and be, Northern Ireland's record cap holder is an incredible feat. And say, there's been a lot of people over the years that I played with and previously haven't supported Northern Ireland who seemed as if they were going to go and maybe beat Pat, but there's no better man to go and do it. Proud Northern Ireland man to play. I know how much it means for him to represent this country. So pleased for him, so pleased for his family. I know they put a lot of effort into going to a lot of the home games at Windsor Park and different away games. So absolutely chuffed for the wee man.
Well, I think for being the age of 35 and playing international football for 15 years and getting 119 caps, it's quite an achievement. Because I think it took Pat Jennings 22 years. So for Stephen to do it in 15 years, it's a really good achievement for him. So what would be your thoughts then on a testimonial match? As suggested last week in the show by Si, between Northern Ireland international team and Rangers. Do you think that would be some game?
It'd be some game, and I would imagine there'd be some crowd and whatever else. Obviously I know sort of the suggestions and whatever else. It might be difficult to arrange with sort of not a football club, basically a federation, and the Irish Football Association, who would have to sort of decide. But again, for the length of time that and commitment and quality that Stephen's sort of showed playing for Northern Ireland, it's maybe something further down the line it could be sort of talked about. It might be difficult to arrange, but if they weren't going to play Northern Ireland or whatever, if Stephen Davis wanted a testimonial against Linfield, we would certainly host a game at Windsor Park with a full house of Linfield supporters and Rangers supporters maybe further down the line. So, but again, all seriousness, Stephen Davis' quality. He's a brilliant teammate. He's a brilliant lad. He's very humble. He's achieved so much at in his international career, but he's also achieved quite a lot at Rangers. And obviously when he first came back last year, it took him a little while to sort of settle in, get his fitness up and whatever else. But I think when you see the quality that Stephen Davis has, if Stephen Davis plays well, the majority of times Rangers play well, which is crucial now for the management. Rangers have started the season pretty well, so hopefully long may that continue.
Long may continue as well, but for Stephen Davis to come into the squad last year, as I say, it's been quite hard for players to come in and fit in Steven Gerrard's form of playing. And he's done it pretty well over the past year. And as again, for being 35 and still keeping up his fitness with some of the younger players, it's quite remarkable as well to see him still getting first team playing.
Yeah, it shows a lot about, Stephen, because Stephen could have come back to Rangers and sort of put his feet up and because he achieved a lot in his first sort of spell at Rangers. So I know, obviously, speaking to Stephen quite a bit, that the intensity, obviously, the manager, his enthusiasm, his hunger to be successful, having not won anything at Rangers yet. So they're striving to be better, and as you say, I love still watching Rangers play the way they want to play. They're playing now with big intensity in the games. They play with a hunger. It's a big year for Scottish football this year, and it's important that hopefully Rangers, although they've started the season well, continue that right through to hopefully to May next year, and Rangers can hopefully pick up a league title come the end of it. I'm sure Stephen would be delighted with that, and more importantly for the manager, having been a huge success as a player, to get that one on the mantelpiece as his first one as manager.
I think that's going to be the crucial point for especially Gerrard as well. It's a big season for him, obviously going for 55, but also going to soak Celtic as well for their 10-in-a-row title. So it's a big season for Rangers, but again, we've started off incredibly well this season so far. Long may it continue. It's going to be tough.
Long may it continue. Say there's going to be bumps along the way, I would imagine. Whatever else is going to be loss of form, but I think when you look now at the squad that Rangers have assembled, and that's a credit to the coaching staff and obviously the manager, that they have a squad now where if players are in, and I've heard Stephen Gerrard's interview before and after games, that if people are in, they've earned the right to wear the shirt, and if they go in and they play well, again, it's important that they stay in the team. It gives people who maybe think that they're out of the team the opportunity that when they get into the first 11 to work hard, win games, and more importantly be a mainstay in the team. And I think that gives everybody confidence. If the majority of the players winning games, there's not too many changes. I know as a manager you don't want to be making, certainly defensively, too many changes. So Rangers seem to have started the season pretty well.
Aye. Well, David, thanks very much for calling to Gers TV. It's been great to have you on a call here and get you on our show, and hopefully we'll get you on again soon when hopefully arrange some sort of testimonial match, whether that's against the Northern Ireland international team or whether that's against Linfield. Both I think will be incredible matches, and as you said earlier on, it'll be a sellout both wherever we do it.
Absolutely. You put that out there and tell them we would more than welcome Rangers back at Windsor Park anytime.
Well, it's certainly something I know we're going to push, because it's an incredible achievement to have, and he's doing fantastic for Rangers just now, as he did previously in his first spell. But Absolutely. It's good to see Rangers winning, and thanks very much for on Gers TV.
No worries, William. Thank you. Thanks for your time. Cheers now. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Well, there you go, guys. That was the interview I done. My debut interview.
Well done to you. I think that was a good. You've done well.
For landing it on me the first minute, like 12 o'clock. Best, as it says, at 12 o'clock. It needs to be done by 3 o'clock. So here's me running about how do I record this call.
You've done well there, William. Well done to you.
That was David Healy there talking about Stephen Davis. 119
there,
caps.
as Donna says, come on, share everybody, get it shared, get the page
share it.
shared.
Share, like, comment, and share. But
that's that, guys. Should Irish League select versus Rangers?
It should be, Warren. As David Healy says there, and he's quite openly invited for a testimonial match to be done against Linfield, which no doubt will probably be the easiest option to do, because it's going to be quite hard to get the international team together. But it'll be good. Just if you're going to call in, guys, please leave your last 3 digits of on your feed, because if no, we're not going to answer unless we know who it is.
That was Connor Coulter that you told to call in, and let's hope this goes well for you.
Hello, welcome to Gers TV.
How you doing, mate?
Who's speaking?
It's Connor.
Connor, how's it going?
I'm alright. I'm just coming on to say to you that, like, obviously, like, for the last 2-3 seasons, it's like, and that we've been in the league all happened with us is just getting absolute pelters off the Celtic fans and all that. And I keep saying to my pals and that this is the season for Gerrard to prove himself. Gerrard's not done anything since he came into the club apart from progressives in Europe. They got us second place last season. This is the season for him to prove himself, and he got us 55.
It's definitely a big season this season, especially for Gerrard. The pressure is on. 55 league titles this year, but also going to stop 10 in a row. So the pressure is on big time, but we've started the season really well there. So it's just how we're going to continue it. Because Rangers have got the momentum. They do well so far, then they seem to fall a great bit. So it's just how is he going to change this up? Going to Christmas break. We'll do well up until then, but it's after Christmas Rangers seem to fall apart. So it's going to the pressure's on this year.
Aye. For the last 2 seasons, that's sort of what's happened with Rangers. Is we've started the season much better than Celtic. Gets the international break at Christmas, and then we just fall apart. For the second half of the season.
That seems to be Rangers' downfall the past couple of seasons. And it's just how we're going to do this as well. Especially we're playing next week in Europe, so in Celtic shoot that now. So Celtic said they've got that bit advantage as well because there's no European football anymore.
They don't need that.
So there's no the extra games and the pressures. We want to do well. I want to win the league, but I also want to do well in Europe. So it's going to be hard this season because the pressure's on big time. Because I want to do well in Europe, but I also want to win the league.
No, I would rather win the league.
I want to win the league, hopefully, but again, it's also Europe's where the money is, to be quite honest.
I know.
So it's definitely this year, especially at Christmas, it's going to be...
So what would you rather, Connor? Would you rather Europe or the league?
The league, in my opinion, to stop 10 in a row.
Definitely. If I had the choice between the league and Europe, it's going to be the league.
Yes.
As I said last week, I probably shouldn't say this. If we win the league this year, I'm going to shut Duke Street off. So I probably shouldn't say that. I'll probably get him off with it. But there's a yellow card.
That's you.
I'm out. But so the league is ultimately what I want to win this year. But it's hard, and it's how what I see is we can't play the exact same football all season. We need to change it up, and that's the thing. I've not seen very much. I've not changed the way Rangers are playing up. It's been the same football for the past couple of games. So it's just how we're going to change it up.
The other thing what I came on to say as well is what think's going on with Alfredo? Like, do you think he's got to end up leaving or?
To be honest, with Alfredo, I think it's been dragged out. If he was going to go to one of these big teams, they'd have come in and put money in. So I think it's all media speculation as well. It's like if anything happens, if media will pounce on it and use it and write all this stuff about it. But if he was going to go, I think he'd have went by now.
It's went all quiet on it, hasn't it?
It's went quiet. But see if he doesn't go, he needs to step up his game and want to be there. He can't just half-heartedly be there and play. He's got a position to fill there, so he needs to want to be there, in my opinion.
He's came back overweight, and what I've read about on the paper and all that is Gerrard's came out and said that he's not been interested in training and all that. So.
So it's again, I don't want to be paying wages to a player that's not playing or sitting. Like, we've done this too many times during the season, so if Stevie does want to be there, then get him out. I totally agree with that, but he needs to want to be there, and if he was going to go, I thought he'd be away by now, to be quite honest.
I did think he was going when I saw the speculation started. I did think he'd be away by now.
Away by now, but you know what, fair play to the guy. He's a young boy. He's a young boy, and he's doing well in his career. And see if a big team comes in from him, let him go and let him better his career. But he'll not get a better team than Rangers.
No, definitely not.
In my opinion. Listen, Connor, thanks very much for calling.
Thanks for calling in.
And next week, we'll look at for next week, pal, right?
Good speaking to you, Connor. Thank you.
Cheers, pal. Thank you.
Thanks, bye.
Right, bye.
So there was Connor talking about Morelos again. It's a bit mad one. It's all went quiet again, but if he was going to go, in my opinion, he'd have been away by now. I don't know we don't know what's going on behind Rangers now. So we just need to...
There we go, there's Mr. Gers TV himself.
Mr. TV.
There we go.
Si Leslie's coming on. Weight Watchers must have been finished. Hello, Si.
Hello, Si.
How you doing, guys? Alright?
Alright, is Weight Watchers finished?
Do you hear him slagging you?
I know, I couldn't get the phone to work. I don't know what was going on there. I'm in there.
I'm just asking, is Weight Watchers finished now?
I'm in the work there in Inverness. I just get soaked there. It's the only hotel I've ever been under. They steal my pills.
How you doing anyway?
Aye, all good. I was watching the show for the Weatherspoons. We had to leave and there was like a thunderstorm here, so I got soaked and my phone went.
Is there a thunderstorm there?
Aye, I was looking for Noah's Ark. It was that bad.
No, it's that.
So I
It was good to see the interview there, to listen to the interview with David
David
Healy.
Healy.
it's good to
Aye.
see. It's good to see him kind of backing what you said last week with a testimonial match, because what Steven Gerrard has done with 119 games caps
know.
at Northern Ireland,
I know.
and again next month when they're playing an international break next month. What's
Now,
that?
you see?
Aye, Gerrard, Stephen Davis.
Oh,
All
Stephen Davis.
right.
You know, it's funny saying that. I was out. Masai said to me this morning, "You're going to speak to David Healy." I was sitting going, "What am I going to say? What am I going to say? What am I going to say?" I was scared I was going to mix it up between Stephen Davis and Stephen Gerrard.
Now,
it's
hello,
not
can I
me.
speak to
This
Stevie
morning.
Gerrard,
I
please?
texted him last night. There's one field had been training last night. I texted him for the training. Because he was going to do an interview for Gers TV in the summer, but he wasn't, during the COVID, but he wasn't allowed to because in case it looked as if they weren't taking the training and that.
Taking it
so
serious, aye.
But he said he can be here at any time. As I said, we'll get him in the pub and all one time. Morning.
I know. I spoke to him on the phone there. And you know, it's actually a nice guy to talk to on the phone. Some of the things he was saying about Stephen Davis as well. It's pretty. It's mad to see Stephen Davis having 119 caps there, 15 years.
I know.
And
It's crazy. I mean,
he's 35.
I know, for a footballer, I know.
It's probably been consistent. His whole career he's probably been one of the best players in the team.
Aye.
In Northern Ireland.
He does well.
For being the age he is, he can still hold the bottom. He can still keep his fitness level with the young boys.
Aye, so it's good. I mean, as I said last week, we were championing the idea that if he equals Pat Jennings' record, that maybe testimonial, and it would be Rangers, the greatest football club in the world, playing his testimonial. And I sent a wee message to David Healy, as I said, and he was right away wanting to back it, and I'm quite sure other players will back it in the future as well, and hopefully something comes of it.
I will. On the interview the day, he had mentioned, which if we can't get the Northern Ireland international team, Linfield are more than welcome to do it.
Aye.
As long as Rangers will be up for it. So it is
I
good.
think that would be good.
It's good to know that there's something there we can do.
Mhm.
And
I
no
think
matter what
that'd be
stadium we
great.
go to, we'll fill it.
Aye. I think that would be a great event.
Not just that, it's also the Northern Ireland boys and all that, giving them a wee chance to watch Rangers on their home soil. It's always good, and it's good for the Scottish boys to get over. Because it's a game with Raffle, who's basically, as you said.
It's me, I think it's just a good booze session to
Aye,
buy into it.
Definitely.
100%.
Si, I hope you're paying for this call-in, said David Mortimer.
I'll half on the wheels up here, so we're up there, I'll shout you it.
Expenses, innit?
Took a few TV stickers in the toilets last night. I was steaming drunk. I realised I've just and I realised I was in the women's toilets.
Oh.
Well, there you
You're
go.
some guy, man. I tell you, you're some guy.
Aye, listen, guys, I'll let you crack on with the show because I know there's not long to go. Sorry I didn't phone in earlier on, but doing a great job.
Right.
Right, thanking you, Si.
By the way,
Thanks
Si,
for calling in.
this is the first and last.
Right, Si, I'll speak to you later.
Speak later. Bye-bye.
Right, bye. There you go, Mr. Gers TV himself. We have
there is
on promotional business. He's not at Weight Watchers, he's on promotional business.
What does
There
that
we go,
involve?
nothing better than a Linfield trip away. You're right there, Will Fowler.
Listen, I'm up
Nice
for a
back.
Linfield. Like, I'm up for it.
Aye, definitely.
Never know. We might get a Gers TV bus right over and we'll have a party for the full weekend.
Yes, you never know.
That's fun.
You never know.
Just before we finish, guys, there's like 9 minutes left. Warren, we're going to bring him on for a couple of minutes. We're very short of time. Good evening, Warren.
Hello, Warren.
Well, first thing is, welcome, William. We can now put a face to the voice.
William, King of Orange, I am.
Well, that's it. Unless you're hanging around the Bristol bar like Sandra and Si, you know. Unfortunately, I'm in Larne, so...
Sandra's like a bad smell in the
Well, guys, how you all doing?
I'm doing fine. How are you, Warren?
I'm great. Started back to work last week. Absolute nightmare. PPE. Oh, the bane of, I think, everyone's lives at the minute that has to wear it throughout the day. I think it was like 6 hour shift, 8 hour shift, and then 2 hours home in the train with PPE. I don't know. I just hope that this vaccine's coming soon, you know.
Yep.
Well, anyway, no, Everything. Well, I mean, let's talk about it. International football. Let's not, because Northern Ireland were crap last night. Absolutely destroyed.
What happened?
Destroyed. What happened was one player wasn't on the team, and the whole team fell apart. Johnny Evans isn't on. Like the whole back four might as well be there. So just, I have to say, Haaland, he was one of the best players I've seen. Absolutely amazing. But they were playing the long ball. They're playing old-fashioned style football in Norway, and it worked. You know. So
sometimes
anyway,
that simple football works.
Gers,
I know.
Against Scundy United at the weekend, and I think we'll win. I think we'll win fairly convincingly again. I think, agree again, international football causes an issue with our squad. We've got Jordan Jones injured.
Yep.
You know, I don't know. I don't know what the answer is for international football, because, you know, I'm not a massive fan of international football in any way. You know, World Cups and all, they're great entertainment, but when it comes to trying to win leagues and keeping the squad together, they're not a good thing. They're really not.
I know.
You know,
I know.
they're just distraction.
But
Really anyway, I mean,
what's annoyed me is it's an international break next month again, and it's crucial times for us. We're playing. We've got an old firm next month.
Next month.
And
That's right,
some
William.
crucial
That's
games
right.
coming. So bringing international football at this time of the season, especially at the start, is just why they don't do it in the summer.
I know.
Summer.
I
It
get
should be
obviously
done in the
pandemic
summer
stuff,
whenever everything else was off. You know, that I really don't know. They're going to have to look at it, because it affects clubs everywhere. You know, if you're at certain level, you've got players getting injured. Even if they don't get an injury, you get a couple of knocks, which can cause an injury. You know, it's annoying. It's so annoying.
I know.
Well done, Stevie Davis. Unbelievable.
Yep.
Absolutely unbelievable. I wouldn't be for playing Linfield, but that's for my own personal reasons, and they're all going to come on and start slobbering there.
You can sit in the Rangers side.
Because once again, Linfield will be getting a big, massive gate receipt so they can go and buy whoever they want. No, that's my personal opinion on that. Go on, Blue Man, here you come. I'm going to hear you on. But no, I'm looking forward to the rest of the season. I really am. I think we have a massive squad of good players now. I still think, if Alfie goes, we need to get cover, because we can't rely, as I keep saying every week, can't rely on Ruth and Defoe. If they get a bad injury, they're out for a long time. You know, they're older players. It takes them a bit longer to recover. We need to get either in, or else bring one of the youth players in. You know, to cover if Alfie goes. If he stays, he needs to play for the team. He needs to play for the shirt. And he needs to be dedicated to the squad, you know.
Aye, totally.
So anyway, I'm going to go off now because we're nearly out of time. One wee bit of history for everybody today.
Yeah.
As my usual, going back to history. Today, in 1666, the British Empire bought New York and the area of New York from the Dutch. So that's where it become from New Amsterdam or New Holland to New York. So there you go. That's your bit of history today.
Very good. Thank you, Warren.
Okay, guys.
Thanks, Warren.
Good hearing from you, Warren.
Nice speaking to you.
Take care.
Okay.
Right, take care.
Right, bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Right, before we go, guys, I forgot.
Competition
time. Right, the first person to answer this on my feed in front of my eyes. Right, the question is, who was the first ever player manager for Rangers? Let's go. First name on the feed, I'll tell you the winner name. First name I see is on the feed.
We'll get this
is
book
the winner.
sent to you. Again, fantastic book by Vincent Davy Rees, who wrote this along with Veronica, Brandon's wife.
Right, let's see the messages go.
Let's see
if I've got the first one in. Right, that's not allowed. Next one, there it's up there, made in Glasgow.
Who's that?
Well, you need to message the page made in Glasgow, because I don't know. You're the first one I see on there. It's said that. So you would need to.
Aye. Again, see if you want to buy this book. Vincent is still selling online as well. It's a pretty decent book to read as well. Next week, just before we finish, I think it's Thursday next week, the 18th of December, is going to be Fernando's first year passing.
That's right. We'll have a special.
We'll do a special next week. But aye, I've read part of the book there. It's phenomenal. And again, just keep a wee eye out. There's some big things coming next week for Fernando. I was kind of showing you Sandra earlier on we've got plans, so keep an eye out with Veronica and stuff like that. We'll get it on Gers TV and post it. Sandra posted it earlier on, Fernando Nixon Limited Edition.
I think it was Roddy Lumsden last week that won it.
Aye.
There you go, Roddy got his. So made in Glasgow, if you want to message the page with your details, I'll get the book to you.
So next week was going to be a wee special week, but again, if you can't on Facebook, like Fernando Nixon Limited Edition, because they're going to bring out a brand new brand. It's got to raise money for Fernando Nixon's daughter Isabella, plus the Rangers Benevolent
Fund. Give the shirts a mention.
Give
Fernando Nixon.
Fernando Nixon t-shirts. So they're getting launched this Friday. I'll get them posted on Gers TV as well. So everything we raise for this Fernando Nixon Limited Edition is going to get raised and donated to Isabella Nixon, his daughter, and the Rangers Benevolent Club, which all goes back to help former players in any way they can. And again, just to be remembered with Oguafa, sponsorship for the show. The Bristol
this week's
is
the Bristol Bar.
Bristol Bar spawn this week. If any business out there would like to sponsor the show, get in touch as well, because it's a great opportunity and it's only 20 quid.
That's it, guys.
But to spend with
your
McDonald's.
logo we'll spend on the feed the whole show, and any promotional work we do.
Any
your logo
posters,
over
videos,
there.
or anything at all, we'll put it on the
over
feed.
there.
Again, I'm the new tech guy apparently. And
yes, he's a new tech guy. David the tech guy's Morocco.
David's in Morocco, so I'm like David's
we've got
son.
a fill-in.
I'm like David's son.
This is my boy.
Just before we go, I told a woman in pub on Saturday, Sandra's my mom. The full night, but
she said your boy's lovely.
So there we go.
Right, before we go, guys, with Mr. Leslie, always toast the Queen before we go. So here's to Her Majesty the Queen, long may she reign. And always remember, guys, we are the people.
Father